Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect, Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Mass. And here we have Matt on Dragon Stompy leading out with that turn 1 Magus of the Moon, which gets Force of Willed by Matt Orfanello here on Eureka. We have a battle of the Mats here, and another Blood Moon. This time requiring the sacrifice of that City of Traders. Simeon Spirit Guide enabled a first turn Blood Moon, and now a basic Mountain is going to push through. And this is definitely one situation where Blood Moon is going to be much more dangerous. Oh, but will it matter at all? Look at this. I was just about to make the point that Blood Moon better versus the blue-green version of Show and Tell, but Matt able to put out Omniscience off of Show and Tell. Dragon Stompy now getting Seasoned Pyromancer. And with a Chalice on 1, Matt's going to be able to Intuition for 3 Emeralds, actually cast it, get the extra turn trigger, and then swing, leaving Matt with just a single permanent. So maybe the Chalice, maybe the Blood Moon, we'll never know. Matt scooping it up. Dragon Stompy not going to recover from that Emrakul. And just as I was making that point there, this blue-green version of Show and Tell, it's actually Eureka Tell. And Eureka, another way of getting Omniscience into the battlefield. Sneak Attack, of course, gets Gristlebrand and Emrakul onto the battlefield, but doesn't do anything with the Omniscience, and Omniscience is actually your best card in many matchups. So we'll see if this different flavor of Show and Tell deck ends up catching on. Perhaps the biggest technology here is the Veil of Summer, a sideboard card that really addresses a core weakness of Show and Tell decks, and that is they need a critical mass of cards in their hand. Decks like Storm can potentially kill you with a single top deck, drawing a Past in Flames or a Infernal Tutor, Ad Nauseum. I mean, even just like rip a Brainstorm and then convert that into one of those cards. They're drawing live so often. The Show and Tell decks, when you get down to 0 cards in hand, they are severely, severely hindered. Pretty much incapable of winning. Even if they get the Show and Tell in hand, they've got nothing to put into the battlefield. So they pretty much need at least 2 cards in hand just to do anything remotely relevant. And that means this card can be very painful. A card like Liliana of the Veil can just continually make each player discard a card, so they'll never get up to the proper number of cards in hand to be able to do anything. That is definitely an issue. And of course, Veil of Summer is this new printing from Core Set 2020. Can take a Hymn to Torok and essentially draw a card and counter it for only 1 green mana. Matt now, Dragon Stompy, turn 1 Blood Moon, what the deck is known for. And now following it up with a Goblin Crater Maker. Goblin Crater Maker going to be able to answer Emrakul potentially. And a Goblin Engineer. And that's grabbing a Ensnaring Bridge. Difficult to tell if there's other stronger options there. He's got the Blood Moon, he's got the Crater Maker. If Omniscience happens, that the Ensnaring Bridge won't save him. A Sword of Fire and Ice may have been better just to try and close the window faster. And now Ensnaring Bridge into the battlefield. Continuing to swing with 2 cards in hand. And a Angie's Ravager, I believe it is. Or is that a... No, that's... the renowned guy from Origins, Scab Clan Berserker, perhaps. So that card actually going to be fantastic versus Release the Ants, Cunning Wish Kill. Going to mount a bunch of damage. Not enough on its own, as you will be able to kill. Actually, it's pretty complicated. So Release the Ants can target it, and then after the first one targets it, when you go to target the next time, you could actually kill it with your own Goblin Crater Maker. So that would be actually very good versus Release the Ants. It would cause a little bit of incidental damage and then actually end up countering. So Matt able to force a game 3 here. We'll see how this goes. Dragon Stompy with a turn 1 Blood Moon effect. 2 games so far. One of them ending in a victory. One of them just show and tell, blasting right past it to put in Omniscience. This Eureka Tell build does have a bunch of basic islands, as traditionally show and tell decks actually run Blood Moons of their own in the sideboard. It can be a very powerful tool versus the control decks in the format, whose mana base is at this point, thanks to Ren and 6, up to 4 colors and really a lot of builds. Arkham's Astrolabe also helping with that. And Matt able to fetch here, grabbing a basic island. Into a Ponder. A little bit of card selection. We see a basic island in those top 3. Chalice of the Void at 1, and pedal to the metal here. Show and tell into Omniscience. Goblin Engineer probably going to get Ensnaring Bridge here, but if he's got the Emrakul, it's just going to come down anyway. So Gristlebrand enters the battlefield, 7 cards being drawn. There's the Emrakul, and just like that, a turn 2 win, essentially, for Matt, getting Gristlebrand and Emrakul down. Extra turn trigger thanks to Omniscience means he's going to be swinging for 22 before that Ensnaring Bridge can even enter the battlefield and defend Matt from the incoming Eldrazi. So there we go. Eureka Tale taking it down in 3 to win this Wednesday Night Legacy. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.